Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Lorenzo, and sorry, and I arrived in the UK in 2020 after escaping from Italy because of COVID, and I had to close my activity. I had a bar. So I arrived in UK by indication of a friend of mine who found for me a job. In that moment was the most important thing for me because in Italy I had not the possibility to work again because I am not so young. So I I found a house very near to a big supermarket, and at the beginning I was curious and I looked in the shelves to find ingredients and components for my alimentation. And so I was there, and also after when I became door supervisor, I work in retail, and I had the possibility to look not only in the shelves but even in refrigerators. And I was a little bit depressed when I look for my ingredients, what I know well, because I saw a lot of products canned, uh, packed, ready to use after putting it in a microwave oven, and what's I note in this kind of alimentation a great mistake, or two mistakes. The first is to uh, um, oh, the first problem is to offer a big quantity of ready to use food as it is not fresh food. And the second, maybe the most important mistake, is to add a lot of sugar to every kind of product. And the only one product free, sugar free, is smashed potatoes. So all the rest, uh, canned food, for example, beans, uh, chip, chip, uh, vegetables in general on canned food, uh, all the meat, some 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 product in frozen, uh, out of all juices, not mineral water. Mineral water is without sugar in many cases. Uh, Still, or well, okay, I don't remember the name. Anyway, sugar is everywhere and is not in ketchup, for example, in brown sauce, in mayonnaise, it's 25, 26, 27, 33 in some cases of uh, products import, um, but made by recipes of England. Um, what can I say? Is dangerous. It's dangerous to put in organism so big quantity of sugar. Uh, okay, I made this exam, a superficial exam, but I started to take some courses of nutrition because I'm interested in this material, and also because there are some possibilities of work in this area. So I had the possibility to look for in statistics of the United Kingdom, and I saw that quite among 68% of population is 66 million. Among 68% is in overweight. In many cases, also worrying overweight. Um, I decide, because now I finished the courses of nutrition and I'm nutritionist and weight consultant, and looking at this kind of dates, statistic dates, I decide to give my contribution to the people, because but it will be not easy. Will be not easy because the first step important to do is to change habits. To change habits, I'm not saying that we have to revolution our alimentation. No, this not. But we have to go and search for our ingredients in different places than supermarkets. For example, it's good if we can go to farms directly to buy milk, eggs, meat, chicken, or if you can go in open markets, or if you can go to some stores in which there's the privilege to the quality than to the quantity, like in supermarkets. After I will explain, if you accept, I will explain my point of view regarding the preparation of aliments and maybe conservation, and how to cook it in a good way for health and for digestion. But in the first place, we have to be very, very, very attentive to our purchases. We have to recognize freshness of products. I don't know, fish or meat is very important, because when you go to the supermarket, you have the possibility to choose a lot of pieces of meat, but are all packed, are all are not touchable, are not. It's not possible to see well. Inside is full of conservants, colorants, stabilizers. And this is not the best for our health. I understand also that the change I'm asking you is not easy, because we have to renounce to our supermarket where we can find everything in short time. We can go there practically every day, because we know there's the possibility to find all we want. It's very strange. They finish stocks, because they are very, very well organized, and so we have to lose some time more to prepare our food, buying the right ingredients. Usually we have to buy this food according to our body needs. We have to reduce also the quantities, because I saw many people has problems. It's difficult to walk. It's difficult to sleep. It's difficult to breathe also, because their weight is very important. So, if we talk about the demands of our body, I think sugar is not part of elements, in sense in which sugar is like a drug. It's like a drug because it is associated with the secretion of endorphins. Endorphins, are substances endorphins are substances that has an influence on the sympathetic nervous system, and they gave you the pleasure, even from song, and you feel quiet. And this sentiment of quietness remains in your brain and appears every time when you see. So the digestion pass even through the eyes and tongue anyway. So in this course, after selection of elements, conservation of food, preparation of meals, we will speak about digestion, metabolism, very important things, absorption of nutritional principles, and we will visit also some illness, and how it's possible to modify those illness through a correct alimentation. We will analyze even some elements singularly or by group. Now I have to organize well everything. And finally, we will deserve some energies to conclusions and reflections about this course. I think will be a different approach to all kind of courses of nutrition, alimentation, diets. The word diet for me is forbidden. Forbidden because I don't think nutrition is equal to diet. Diet in another meaning. Diet is a way of life. It's a style of life. Diet, generally is a privation of something. You don't eat that. You don't eat this. The fat is not good. Alcohol, of course, alcohol never is good. So hope you will be happy to follow this course. And next lesson, first lesson, this is the presentation. First lesson will be about some good habits to keep in your kitchen management. Have a nice day. Bye.